Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z's review. After about 3 months, Gohan has finally become a truly strong child. Oh yeah, he can now easily overcome the survival challenges given to Piccolo. But there's still one thing that still plagues the brat. That is family. Well, he will still miss his mother, guys. This is where the urge to leave finally arises.
I miss my mommy and daddy so much.
Thanks to his intelligence, of course Gohan can find a way to get through the desert. He was able to create a mini surfboard by utilizing the wind. What a smart brat. But unfortunately, the threat in the training ground is not just the expanse of nature. Once again, be reminded that this is a place where there are many beasts. I don't know what it is, a giant eagle, a falcon, or what, but the animal finally attacked Gohan and finally directed the child to another location. Okay, after successfully escaping from the giant eagle, Gohan ended up on the shore. There, he met the saber-toothed tiger again, an animal he'd become really familiar with. Well, a beach means new hope. The brat became more enthusiastic and immediately ran along the place, hoping that the direction would lead him back home. How homesick. Hope is something that will make humans stronger in living life. Gohan ran along the shore from day to night until morning again. Mr. Tiger continued to accompany him, but had lost the intention to prey on the child. Unfortunately, after all this time, Gohan actually returned to the starting point. What? So that means... Oh yeah, he's not on the mainland. Piccolo took the child to train on a remote island. After knowing that he had to cross the ocean, Gohan didn't give up. The feeling of homesickness finally motivated the brat to make a boat. Yes, a simple ship designed by mathematics and physics in his own head. It did take a little time, but finally the thing was finished. Man, what a smart kid. And most importantly, the boat is really reliable to sail, guys. Alright, bye-bye Piccolo and Mr. Tiger. For now.
Don't worry, Mr. Tiger, I'll come back.
It's lucky if we can have enough intelligence and strength. Gohan seems to be able to get home easily through the boat he made. Well, unfortunately, he forgot to take something into account. What if a storm occurs? Well, here's the problem. It's clear that the boat he made quickly and simply won't be able to handle the wrath of nature. Moreover, the storm that comes in the ocean appears on a large scale to create a tornado. Man, if he was just an ordinary child, he would be dead. But instead, this is the beginning of another adventure for Gohan in another place. Where? Obviously with ordinary humans, not with Piccolo. See ya.
It's the kid, Gohan.
Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z's review. Alright guys, even though Gohan's journey was quite dangerous, but finally he survived the super big storm at sea. Now, Gohan is on the shoreline, lying down, and was found by 2 little kids. Alright, this is another filler episode story in the Saiyan saga, where Kid Gohan have the chance to interact with the orphaned children, Earthlings.
I'd better check.
The 2 orphans who found Gohan were named Ram and Chico. This beach was one of their playing spots, guys, but at that time, Ram thought Gohan was dead. Basically, he didn't care because he only hoped to find a few valuable things. Well, there was one, the sword that Piccolo gave him. A good and dashing weapon indeed, but unfortunately, Gohan was still alive, which surprised them both. So, welcome back, Gohan, to a normal world filled with ordinary people. Well, not quite normal, because the small settlement there is only filled with children. Ram and Chico are one of the many orphans, unlike Gohan, who still has a mother, or a father who can still be revived. So, a new perspective will appear before the temporary MC.
What? We only have one rule. Never cry.
If you think about it, why does that area have to be filled with children? Do all the adults there no longer care? Actually, there is. An orphanage has been fighting for a long time to take them in and care for them more properly. But unfortunately, the information and intentions were not conveyed to them properly. Around the children, there were some who disagreed and then spread bad rumors about the orphanage. Finally, a small war arose within this effort. So the arrival of people at the orphanage eventually resulted in a commotion. Gohan, who had only been there a short time, was immediately involved. He also had to hide, run, so that they wouldn't take him. Well, the brat already had a foster parent, and he was much more skilled. Ordinary adults wouldn't be able to catch Gohan, and became a new member who was quite valuable among the children. And it turns out the children are not without their companions. There is a teenage boy who always protects them from any situation. His name is Pigero. You could say he is a small leader in that area. Then, thanks to his presence plus Gohan, the attempt to take the children from the orphanage failed completely. They are all free again for the time being. As for the new child, other events will still come. See ya.
Hi, Gohan. My name's Pigero. It's nice to meet you.
Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z's review. Okay, considering the orphans decided to live without adults, the next question is, what about basic necessities like food? Obviously, they won't have money to buy anything, and they're not kids like Gohan who can find wild animal meat on their own. This is where a strategy is needed. A strategy that must be done to survive.
That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah.
So the strategy we're talking about here is to take advantage of a market in a small town near their residence. One kid, well, this time Gohan, was told to stand in the middle of the place and scream in pain. Man, that's quite an out-of-the-box plan. The rest of the kids spread out to various carts and steal food from the vendors. Holy Lord. In the end, they all had to steal. They would have been better off in an orphanage. There's no need to ask. After all, stealing is against the law. Yes, in the end, they were all caught and chased. Luckily, the police or security guards there were quite cute and comedic. But of course, reports of actions like this will make the orphanage come again. Yes, it must. Rather than growing up committing many violations of the law, it's better for them to be moved and cared for in a more suitable place.
Places, everybody!
Well, the entry of orphans into the orphanage is something that has to happen. However, there is resistance and violence. Again, Pigero is their leader. He is the only one who is the most mature there, but has a little trauma from the past. But shouldn't he still be selfish in determining the future of other children, right? Yes, until finally Pigero understood, where he finally decided to stop defending the orphans, then ran away with Gohan. Gohan had already admitted that he still had parents, by the way.
What about the other children? Maybe some of them would like a home to live.
Leaving the children and handing them over to an orphanage was truly the best thing. Unfortunately, Gohan still didn't understand, and a bit of a fight broke out between them. But luckily, Son of Goku also had a smart brain and immediately understood the basis of Pigero's decision. Yes, he was right. It was time for the orphans to find a much better place, and it was also time for Gohan to return home, to meet the mother he had missed so much.
Later, you're one bad dude for real.
As a child who had been separated for months, Gohan was truly happy now. He ran and ran tirelessly until his steps arrived right in front of the house. Chi-Chi was also still inside. But wait. Armed with a little experience that happened before, the brat finally thought again. What's the point of this meeting if he will still be weak and unable to face the Saiyans? What's the point of living happily for a moment if later the Earth will also be destroyed or sold? Congratulations, Gohan. You've really grown up now. He canceled his intention to go home at that moment, and his decision was greeted coolly by the master. See ya.
Gohan, what is your mission?